some news broke yesterday, and I don't know what to make of it. So, everyone was saying AEW's getting a new show, and it's not going to be a wrestling show. It's not going to be a reality show. So I'm thinking, what the fuck is it going to be? AEW meal and a match. Breaking bread and breaking tables. I'll put something on the screen now so you can see. This features Renee Moxley Good, that RJ City guy, and Eddie Kingston as the special guest. I can imagine that there will be a special guest on every episode of this, every edition. But, yeah, I don't know what to make of this. Apparently, people are saying it's their version of Table for Free. I've never watched Table for Free in my life, so I couldn't tell you. But I've got to be honest, this looks fucking stupid. I've got to be honest, I'm not a fan of this concept. Even when WWE do it, I'm not really a fan. I mean, it's going to be heavily scripted, heavily not real, if you know what I mean. This is why I don't watch the WWE ones, because they're not very natural. And it's going to be the same with this, and it's going to come off fake. If you know what I'm saying. I ain't interested in this shit, right? But it is a sign that AEW may be sticking with WBD, or it's WBD giving AEW a chance to show them that they can bring in some real numbers before they make a deal. Because everyone's saying the AEW deal will be finalised and there'll be an announcement in the summer or in the fall, whatever. But at the end of the day, I said this yesterday, I said this last week, AEW is not a profitable company. WBD are in $40 billion worth of debt. They've lost the NBA because of how much debt they're in and that they can't afford it. They can't afford a lot. They keep losing money with movies. I'm not sure if Barbie was a Warner Brothers thing, but even if Barbie was a Warner Brothers thing, that $1 billion that it made ain't gonna scratch the surface of the debt that they're in. But AEW, they're just trying anything. But we're gonna talk about the main parts of the show, and that isn't much. I'm going to tell you now, that isn't much. Mercedes Mone is a full-on fucking heel now. She started as a babyface and accidentally went heel because people got sick of her quick. Very, very fast. People started to see what I saw in her, which is why I've never had any interest in her, and that is a narcissist. That is not her on-screen character. That is her. Okay? So, people have seen through that. People have no interest in Mercedes Mone. People prefer Willow Nightingale. Cool, right? At least she seems more real than Mercedes Money. It's not Monet, it's Money. Fucking stupid. But she's now gone heel, and she's probably going to win that belt at Double or Nothing. And, yeah, who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? And then Eddie Kingston, the man who's supposed to be in this big-time match for Team AEW at Double or Nothing in Anarchy in the Arena, is injured. How did Eddie Kingston get injured? Well, he wrestled a match in New Japan. Yeah, he got injured. He can no longer compete in the big-time match that they're putting on, big time in quotes, because he got injured in another company. Tony Khan is not a boss. He just lets these people do what the fuck they want. That's fucking stupid. Back in the day, man, and I'm not talking from personal experience, I'm talking from stories, because I'm too young, but back in the day, Eddie Kingston, if he did that, he would have been maligned, he would have been blacklisted from the wrestling business entirely, right? And who did they replace him with? Who did they replace Eddie Kingston with? Surely it has to be someone that is not very injury prone, right? Someone who is ready to go, right? No, they picked someone who broke his foot and recently got hit by a bus. Darby Allin. Darby Allin is the replacement for Eddie Kingston. We're going to replace an injured man with another injured man who's going to injure himself even more. Wrestlers need protection from themselves, okay? Now, I can imagine Darby would have said, put me in it. And Tony would have said, yeah, but I don't know. And then Darby would have said, but please, Tony, please. And Tony says, oh, give us a hug. And they hugged it out, and that's how Darby Allin got into this match. But Darby Allin shouldn't be in this match. He shouldn't be in any match. I mean, on screen, in kayfabe, who injured him? Jay White. Why is he not going after Jay White? Why is he not going after Jay White, the man who crushed his dreams of climbing Mount Everest? No, instead he's joining a fucking storyline that has nothing to do with him, just like Bryan Danielson did. There is no fucking continuity in this fucking company. None. Bryan Danielson should have been going for Will Ospreay or doing something with Will Ospreay, right? After taking a lot of time off of TV to sell this injury angle. No. Instead, they bring him back a few weeks later and throw him into this match. Where is Will Ospreay anyway? I haven't seen anything from him. Obviously, I don't watch the full fucking show, but usually I'd see some clips from Will, someone mentioning Will. I've gone through the YouTube channel. I've not seen anything from Will. Where is Will Ospreay? They're supposed to be building a match with Roderick Strong. What's going on with that? Anyway, Bryan Danielson's just been thrown into this fucking match for no reason. Darby Allin's just been thrown into this match for no reason. And the only people that have something to do with this match against the Elite are FTR. And they're just fucking jobbers, man. They're jobbers. They're pussies. They're soft as fuck. I can't stand FTR. Right? Fucking Dax blocked me. Why? Because I made a joke about Tony sniffing cocaine. Dax posted something. He mentioned cocaine. He mentioned cocaine. So I can't remember what I said to him, but it was something about Tony sniffing cocaine. And he blocked me. That's how soft Dax is. And Cash. Cash is a topic for another day, man. He's just a fucking idiot, right? He is. Dumb. Dumb as fuck. But these guys, FTR, they went from an acclaimed tag team, one of the best tag teams in the business, and now they are jobbers that nobody cares about. Okay? At least in WWE, right, there was some continuity with them, even though they was being buried, right? And I understand why they was being buried. I really do. If the way they act online, especially Dax, is the way they acted backstage, no wonder they got buried. Honestly, go back and watch the segment where DX completely bury FTR. Go back and watch it, because all those years ago when it happened, it pissed me off. I'm sure it would have pissed you off as well. But now when we go back to watch it, it's just so fucking funny watching them go through that. It's fucking hilarious. They deserved every bit of it. If that's what they acted like backstage at WWE, they deserved every fucking shit that they got. The Usos filming them shaving each other's backs, right? And then the DX burial and everything else. The itching powder in their pants, right? All sorts of shit. Looking back on it now, it's just funny that these guys did it to themselves. And that's my foot on FTR, man. They're washed. They're done. I don't want to see them return to WWE. They probably won't anyway. But I don't want to see them. I don't want to see them return to WWE. I don't care. They can stay with AEW. They can stay on Indies. They can go work in Japan. But I don't want to see them on Raw, SmackDown, or NXT. I don't. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. They are a bunch of fucking pussies. So, do I have any interest in this Anarchy in the Arena match? No. No, I do not. Because it is 3 fucking school children and Japanese Cody Rhodes versus jobbers, Bryan Danielson, who is in there for no reason, and Darby Allin, who is in there for no reason. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Yes, you can say Darby was in the match with Sting against the Young Bucks, but they won that match. So Darby has no reason to go back after the Young Bucks. He has more reason to go after Jay White, who was the man who injured him in the first place. But that doesn't matter with AEW. There's no continuity. Nothing needs to make sense. It's where the best wrestle. AEW, where the best wrestle. Fucking give me a fucking break. Like, subscribe, follow me on X at DCrossman25. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.